What's going on, my great smelling dudes? Welcome to a live stream. As you guys have probably could tell over the last couple days, well, week, I haven't posted any videos. That was on purpose, because I figured I was taking a bunch of time, like, to get my shit in order. Let's just say that. And so I was only posting like a few videos a week, and then getting a little bit done here and there in my personal life. I figured I would take 1 week off, get it all straightened out so that I could get right back to doing fragrances in a consistent way. So I figured I'd take this week off to do so. With that said, we are back live. This is not my 10,000 subscriber live stream, but we did just hit 10,000 subscribers. So thank you to everybody who was supporting since the beginning. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to any of the other reviewers that helped me through it, from Jeff from SoCal Sense, Ross TLTG Reviews. You guys all helped me at least grow, at least to start out. And again, thank you to you guys. Without you, I wouldn't have 10,000 subscribers. So let me know that you can see or hear me, because my thing is showing that it is not able to see anything. And I know I ask you guys all that all the time, but just let me know if you can see and hear everything that's going on, just so I know that it's my computer and not yours. Okay. Thank you, Joel. So anyway, yeah, 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Next week, we are doing our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I was going to do that today, but I was waiting. My moderator, Newt, so he's in the chat. You can see Newt. I'll put his comment up on the screen. That's Newt. He is one of my 3 moderators, and he was actually the 3rd moderator to come in. First was Rob, aka Killer Kamikaze. Then was Mo very shortly later, and Newt very shortly after that. We have a group chat. Anyway, so Newt was sending me 2 fragrances to add to the giveaway, and I just got them like an hour before the live stream, so I wanted to show you them. These are 2 that are added to the ones I'm already giving away. They are from Paris Corner North Stag Expressions, and this is North Stag Expressions 4 Quattro, or this is the 3rd one, which is 3 or Tress or something like that. This one's a clone of Afternoon Swim, and this one's a clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. But Newt sent those, and if you want to see, they're actually pretty cool. I've never owned one of these, but they have cool boxes, and inside the boxes are the bottle. And it's actually a really nice bottle, nice atomizer. I tried them out right before the live stream, but those will be added to the live stream giveaway for 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to be doing just one giveaway, or if I'm going to be doing giveaways to multiple people. We will figure that out, but I have like 8 fragrances over there that I already know I'm giving away. So anyway, my scent of the day today is Replicas Coffee Break. That's my scent of the night. My scent of the day was Atelier's Pacific Lime, which is 92% naturals, and it's one of my favorite lime fragrances out there. It's just, it got cooler tonight, so I sprayed this one on. This is my favorite coffee fragrance, always has been. Very calming, even though I do have to say Coffee Addict, if you're looking for like a natural coffee, like smells like literally like you're walking into a Starbucks, Coffee Addict is from Theodoros Kalatini's. That is a really good one as well. So today, what are we doing today? I'll get to your comments in just a second. So my buddy Joey, which again, I was introduced to him by Newt. He owns, with his son, scentrush.us, which you guys have seen me post a couple times when they got Creed Centaurus and Delphinus in. He runs a decant site called scentrush.us, and he reached out to me and said, hey man, I just got in these new luxury decants, and I wanted to see if there was anything on my site that you wanted, and if so, I would send them in these decants just so you could show them to people. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my moderators pick half of them, which they already picked their half, and then I'm going to have you guys pick the other half here on the live stream, as long as I can get it set up to present the site. If not, then we're just going to have to, I'll tell you what they have, and then, but I think I found out before the live stream how to present it, so I think we're all good. You guys are going to help me pick like 5 or 6 different decants to get from them to try out, ranging from $10 designers all the way up to $600 Guerlains and whatnot. So anyway, let's see what y'all have to say. We got Joel was the first one in here. Scent of the day is Faces of Francis. I haven't tried that one, but I've heard good things. Don't show it, Fragrance By. Canada Post going on strike soon, if not already. Dang. Um, it's crazy because I was actually talking with Kushik, the owner of Venba, yesterday about Fragrance By and about like the way that they do their affiliates and how they only accept like basically the top percenters as far as like subscribers and stuff like that. But I heard there was a Canada Post going on strike soon. I just didn't know when. So thank you for letting me know that, Joel, because I know you live in Canada. Sin of the day is Aventus Cologne. What's going on, Newt? And again, thank you for those fragrances. And Gordon, what's going on, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Let me know what your sin of the day is, by the way, if you haven't already. Like Smooth Operator, obviously. Sin of the day is Bergamask. I tried out Bergamask. I was sent that by another one of my subscribers a while ago. I have like 25 milliliters, I think, of it. That's Order Parisi, and I didn't like it that much. It came off a little bit astringent on me. I don't know what it was. My wife felt the same way, but I do know some people that like it, so definitely try that before you buy it, in my opinion, but I'm glad that you were enjoying it. What's going on, man? Hopefully you're doing well. If you guys haven't followed Josh over on Instagram, I don't really do Instagram that much, but he's the Instagram guy over there. He does a lot of stuff. He introduces me to a lot of fragrances too, but he's over there, Elroy Prepson, as you can tell. So what's going on, Josh? Hopefully you're doing well, and a great scent of the day choice as well. Good to see you. What's up, John? Hopefully you're doing well. Scent of the day is Fortin Manly? I've never heard of that. Late Harvest. I haven't heard of that brand before. All right, saying what's up to each other. Always good to have you guys talking good. I'm the fourth moderator. Well, Joel, maybe you will be, because I told everybody that once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I was going to be adding a fourth moderator. So you might be that. I haven't thought about it yet, but you might be. You just might. I own Quattro and love it. That's the one that's a clone of Afternoon Swim, so I sprayed it on. The opening is very citric. It's very similar to Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. I couldn't think of it. But as soon as it started to dry, it became a little dull for me, but then it's like it kind of came back. And I actually do quite like it, but I have smelled other fragrance clones of Afternoon Swim that are better, in my opinion, at least. I have a fragrance by order from early last week that hasn't shipped yet, so strike may have already started. Or they're preparing for it, just getting everything ready so they can send it all out at once, but you're probably right. My method of thinking doesn't make any sense. What's up, Gian? How you doing? Just saw you in the other place. African leather. I actually wore Russian leather 2 days ago. If you haven't tried that, if you like pine, that's a really good pine fragrance. I always am shocked by those. They call them African leather and Russian leather, but half of them don't even have, like Italian leather, half of them don't even have leather like as a prominent note. And I think it's hilarious because they're called leather. But whatever. Love coffee scents, as do I. What's going on, Luke? What's up, Traffic? Just stopping in to say hi, King. Well, and so Mo is also at work, which is down there. About to click on his name. But I'm glad you guys were able to stop in. I really appreciate the support, as always. So thank you, guys. If you can't stop in, as long as you're showing support, I really appreciate it. Even if you can't and you're showing support, just watching it and not being able to talk, I don't care either. That's fine. I just really appreciate you guys. X Harmony, great stuff. I haven't heard of X Harmony. I think I've seen someone say it, but never heard of it. Have you tried Moncler Sunrise? No, I have not. Let me see what that is. I feel like I have though. Moncler Sunrise. I have not. I've seen the bottle. I've tried Moncler something else though. I think it was Moncler Pour Homme. I'm not sure, but it wasn't Sunrise. No, I haven't tried that one. Sorry. I had to look at the bottle because I knew I tried one of the Monclers. I just didn't know which one it was. All right. Scent of the day is... My thing is not catching up. There we go. Venom Secret of Shaman. You're wearing some interesting scents lately, Mo. Or talking to Smooth Operator. Russian leather is super underrated. That's one of my favorite fragrances that I tried last year, and then I sent you a decant of it. Um, One of the best clones of Afternoon Swim. So there is my favorite clone of Afternoon Swim. Isn't really a clone at all. It's an oil that I got from Dubai last year. It's an actual oil of Afternoon Swim, and I love that one. But I can't remember. It's called like Luxury something. If you want to know, I can let you know after. I have them somewhere behind me. But as far as the fragrance itself, Sunset Swim is my favorite. That, and then I just got, speaking of Newt, he just sent me the clone of Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill, which is kind of like the twin sister to Sunset Swim. It is coastal, I don't remember, I just put it up there. It's Coastal Breeze. And that one is a really nice, it's not exact, but it's close enough to Pacific Chill that you don't have to pay the $325 to get the Louis Vuitton. I mean, it's actually pretty damn good. Um, Man, I need a new house to dive into. That's the X Harmony. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, but I've heard someone say it, but I've never tried it. Uh, Vanilla and marshmallow. What are we talking about? Is that from the X Harmony? I guess. Have I smelled? Oh yeah, I've smelled Burberry Classic. I owned Burberry Classic like a long time ago, um, but never really liked. Like to me, Burberry. There's only a few fragrances from that house that really make me go like, yeah, I need that fragrance. Like Burberry London, Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. I really enjoy that one. But for the most part, like um, the original Burberry Hero, even Burberry Brit. I don't really like many of those fragrances. Like they're all decent wares, but they all, I mean, you can find better things in that same category. Yeah, Joel can definitely give you a list. He knows so many houses that most people don't know. Um, what's up, Kevin? I got your Happy Halloween email, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. Scent of the day is Essential Parfums Bois Imperial. That's a really good fragrance. I tried that out on my live stream a couple weeks ago. My last live stream. That one's a really good one. Um, I very much like Dior Sauvage Parfum. I'm not a big fan of the Sauvage line. I know a lot of people are. I owned the Eau de Toilette and then I gave it away. I owned the Parfum and then I gave it to, or I sold it. I owned the Eau de Parfum and I just gave it to my nephew for winning a baseball game. And then I own Dior Sauvage Elixir, but I like Latafa Assad and Jasada Ambassador Intense more because they're not as powerful, and I don't like really powerful scents. But Dior Sauvage, I mean, they all smell good. I mean, obviously, it's one of the top three blue brands. It's just I would rather go with the Blue de Chanel's or the YSL Ys, but Sauvage is, I mean, if I smell it on someone, I'm gonna say you smell good. It's just I personally don't want to wear them. Did you know Donald Trump? What? Um, what about Donald Trump? Did you know he had? Yeah, I knew he had a fragrance. Did you know Donald Trump had a fragrance? Yeah, they put it all in one. Did I know he had a fragrance? Yes, and I also know that um, Drake May or whatever his name is from New England Patriots. He has a fragrance that has mayonnaise in it. It's ridiculous. I don't know where that came from, like me thinking of that, but as soon as you said Donald Trump, I thought of celebrity fragrances that I thought were ridiculous, and that was one of them. All right, so we are at the bottom. So what we're going to do here, again, so scentrush.us, aka Joey. So I don't see him in here. He said that he'd be taking a look at the live stream, but he's the one who gave me the idea to send me some decants. So I'm going to try to present here. I need somebody in the chat to let me know when I start presenting if it starts to lag, which is what it did last time. If it does, then I'll stop presenting. But what I need you guys to do is I'm going to just go through some of the fragrances and talk about them, like what they have on their site. And then I'm going to come back and you guys let me know if you want to go to scentrush.us right now, you can, and just look at some of the fragrances and let me know which ones you would like me to try. And then the ones that get the most votes, obviously, or the most people talking about them in the live stream, I will pick up. It's just I don't really have the tools like Ross and stuff does where I can get like the voting categories and all that stuff up. But what we're going to do, so I'm going to present, I already have it set up. So hopefully this works out. So somebody in the chat, let me know if anything goes wrong. So this is scentrush.us. And again, it's a decant site. And you just go on new arrivals, all products, and a lot of the stuff. Like I know he just had a bunch of brand new stuff in, but Bleak by Bond Number 9, which I heard wasn't very good. The Louis Vuitton for women. There's a lot of women's fragrances on here, but I know Boss Bottled Absolute. I just tried it, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I don't have a decant of it yet, but I still think I might want to review it. So I also want to know your opinions on that. But as far as Boss Bottled Absolute is concerned, I know a lot of people have been raving about the fragrance. But when I sprayed it twice, and that stuff is super powerful, which I know a lot of people like. But to me, there are so many redundancy issues with that fragrance to other things out there, like Boss Bottled Elixir. It smells like Boss Bottled Elixir if you mix it together with like Parfums de Marley Layton or something like that. If you took out the mint, that's the way the fragrance kind of comes across to me. And while it does smell nice, me and my wife both agreed it was not like everybody was super hyping that fragrance up. And I honestly, I like the Elixir and I like Triumph Elixir better than the Absolute. But I also haven't worn it fully yet, so that could just be me. But let me know what your thoughts are on it. I honestly don't know. So he has a lot of Argos, which I've tried both Triumph of Bacchus. I've tried Danae. I've tried a few other ones. But if you see something that you like, I've tried Dark Leather, a couple of the Initios. And then if you go to the brands, they have all of the different brands that they have here. And I know a lot of people are obsessed with, and I thought maybe you guys would want me to get some of these. Aaron Terrence Hughes. So Aaron Terrence Hughes fragrances, I've tried like 5 or 6, but all of them were the fresh fragrances. So I haven't tried any of the ones that are like for cool weather. So if you guys want me to try, I tried Slut, but the original one, and it wasn't really good. I heard the newer version of it's better. I've tried Guapo. I've tried, um, what other ones did I try? Begins with an M. Maverick, and I tried the newest one. I can't remember what the name is, but they have pretty much every single Aaron Terrence Hughes on here. I tried Supernova, and I did not like that one. That one I did not like. But if you guys have any of those you want me to try, great. Um, there was also a couple other ones that I saw on here. Where is it? There's also Louis Vuittons, like Louis Vuitton Meteor. I haven't tried that one before. The new Lovers smells like pickles. Um, yeah, Meteor or City of Stars or Cactus Garden, Sun Song, Orage, On the Beach. I haven't tried any of those fragrances. Again, if you want to go to the site right now and just look around, you can. It's totally up to you. There's a lot of Creeds I haven't tried or owned a decant of. There's fragrance. I didn't know they had fragrance one on there. Um, there's one that I saw on here, but I'm not seeing the brand. Uh, Guerlain. Tobacco Honey. It's sold out though. I think I might get that from another decant site. There's another decant site that I was reached out to, and so I might get it from there, but who knows. So, what else is interesting on here? Lamari. I wonder if they only have Porthole or if they have other ones that are from. Oh, so there's a bunch of Lamaris. So you know this is my favorite fragrance from this year. I bought it. It was like 280 bucks. But I've never tried Nuage Noir. I've never tried Nayem Bor, and I've never tried Maiden. So I don't know. You guys, we'll go back to that in a second, but we'll keep talking and see what else you guys are saying. Just want to make sure it was going. Oh, what's up, Blake? Congrats on 10K. My son of the day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Valentino the Gold. Valentino the Gold. I can say it's nice, but it's another one of those ones with redundancy issues. It kind of smells like if you took Valentino Born in Roma Intense and mix it together with Yellow Dream. Smash those two together, and that's what you have with Womo, the gold. I like the other two better, but it's nice. Um, is Miss Oh, yeah. Well, they again redundancy issues, but the Versace is a little brighter and it has a little bit more of a citrus edge to it, while Missoni Wave is a little bit more creamier on the creamier side, kind of like the Chanel. I actually find Missoni Wave closer to Chanel Allure Homme Sport than I do Versace, but all three of them are in the same style of DNA. Missoni Wave, even though it's the cheapest, I like it better than the Versace and the Chanel. I think it's the best one, and I think it actually lasts the longest of the three. So, I mean, I got mine for $22 at, where was it? Marshall's. And if you can find it at one of those, I would definitely recommend it, but don't pay too much. I wouldn't pay more than like 35, $40 for it. Um, KFC has a fragrance. The bottle is a chicken wing. That's pretty funny. Oh, before I get into more of the chat, I forgot I was going to tell you guys this. So you're probably sick and tired of hearing my issues on my personal life, but all right. So I want to tell you when shit rolls downhill and people say they always come in threes and stuff like that. So 4 years ago, I had one of those, and it was my refrigerator went, my dishwasher went the next day, my TV was broken by the guys fixing my floor. The floor was flooded after we got a new floor in, so we had to get another floor in. Then my washer and dryer broke, all within like a 1.5 month period. Well, this year, we've had 3 or 4 years of good graces, but this year, 2 months ago, I had a family member die, and literally as soon as that happened, it was one of my cars started to break down, and it wasn't even like an older car. It's both of my cars are like slightly newish, um, and it started to break down. I had to get a bunch of stuff fixed on that, and then like a week later, my AC and furnace went in the exact same day, which is like what eight grand. Then about a week and a half later, my water heater shut-off valve broke and started leaking, which then 2 days after that, after I got that fixed, the water heater went, so I had to get the water heater replaced. Then thought I was in the clear. And then like 6 days later, 5 days later, which this was about a week ago, my wife is at work with our newer car, and the car just shut off. And we took it to the place and they said the battery was default, like there was some issue with it, and so we got that replaced. But while it was there, it sprung a leak and there was a water pump leak, which then they realized that the bolt casing that holds the water pump in was rusted from the leak, which is another $475 on top of that. And then we found out as soon as we got that fixed, the service engine light came on the way home, and now I have a mass airflow sensor that broke. Okay, so I got all of that's all getting straightened out now. And then my daughter asked what time it was yesterday, and I go like this, and I have a tick on my arm, engorged in my arm, and I pulled it off. This was 3 days ago or so. And then 2 days later, I thought I got it in time, but 2 days later, I get a huge ring rash, and I have Lyme disease, which I've had it before, so it does stay in your system, and it was dormant. It came back, and I went and got doxycycline from UPMC, like outpatient center. And then last night into today, I was in the hospital because I had a fever up to 103.6 because of the Lyme disease. So that is why I haven't been on my fucking channel. So I wanted to let you guys know that has been what's going on, and hopefully we're done now. Hopefully it's all good. They got it all handled. I'm on medication now, and everything's all good. So hopefully it all gets back together. Hopefully everything's uphill from here, or I guess you should say downhill, but I don't want it to go downhill. Where did I get Porthole? I got it from luckyscent.com, I believe it was. It's either that or scent. Oh, hold on. I'm going to just type it in so I'm not giving you the wrong information. Lamari Porthole. scent split. And then if you use Curly 10, you get 10% off that. So it's around $250 is what it was, but it's 280. And then you take Curly 10, which is Curly Fragrances code, and you get that. Um, so yeah. Um, when did you break a bunch of memes? Right? That's what I keep thinking. And it's funny because my moderators, I keep telling them like, hey guys, everything's going. And Newt's like, hey man, it came in threes. It's already been three. You're good. And I'm like, guess what just happened today? Personal life feeling like Final Destination. It's literally what's been going on. There's nothing else that really could happen right now in my life that would surprise me because, I mean, we've had things as little as a little tick bite, and we've had things as bad as like a death in the family. So I mean, it really could be anything. So it's just, and I haven't bought any fragrances, and that's why this decant thing is pretty cool because I'm trying to. If you add that all up, a water heater, AC, I mean, just financial wise, about 5,000 was put into the cars combined. 8,500 into AC and furnace. About 2 grand into the water heater, the pump, and the shut-off valve. If you put all of that together and then the hospital bills, you're looking at probably $16,000 to $20,000. And so I said fragrances are not worth it right now. And so I'm just going to over the next month until December. Once December comes, I'm going to get back on track. But for the meantime, I'm just reviewing what I have now or any decants I might get because it's not worth it to spend extra money while I'm just trying to save up for my get my savings back on track. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, yeah. So let's see. Late harvest is fantastic. Just wish it lasted longer, but I don't mind respraying it. Great cherry tobacco. Oh, cherry tobacco. Mm. I love cherry anything like pretty much. Aussie fragrances. I know it's just to me at first it was holy shit. It was like holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Now it's just like, are you kidding me? Like again? I mean, it's like it's whatever. I've had some similar luck on hurricane damage. Yeah, see, I feel bad for myself at now that I'm like all of the stuff went like this, but it doesn't compare to somebody like hurricane damage, like the people who were just like you live in guessing a hurricane area, but the people in Florida or the people in New Orleans from years ago, I it's nothing compared to that because you lose a house or whatever. I mean, my damage is nothing compared to that. And so while mine just feels like it's a lot at once, there is always that upside that it could be worse. And so that's why I'm kind of maintaining this positive attitude. And the only thing that's really changing was I needed to take a week off of a fragrance channel. So, yeah. Great to see and hear you again, Randy, dude. I'm watching the live now. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. Good to see you again. Anyway, 2 cars. I didn't read the whole thing. 2 broken cars, but you definitely had worse luck. No, I mean, you had hurricane damage. That to me is worse than anything that I went through. I mean, it is. I mean, money's money. You can always replace money. It's just when it comes to like loved ones and like pretty much the thing that you've been paying your entire life away for, your house and your cars, that's when it becomes bad. Um, Geez, at least you're handling it with good spirits. Salute to you. There was a day or two, Puppet Master, that I wasn't handling it in good spirits. I couldn't even text my moderators. Like we've been in group chats, and I think I've literally sent a text to them every single day for 2 years, at least one. I have to say, over the last couple months, I've been kind of vague about my responses, but there was 2 days in this period that I didn't say anything because of the fact that like I just couldn't talk to anybody. I was out of it, but I'm back together with it, so we're good. That's why I figured you guys don't need me for a week. I took a week off. I'll be back on Wednesday. I have one more of the top 10 week that it's like turning into top 10 month now, but I have one video left from top 10 week that I have to post. Then there's if you guys know Zoha Aroma, They sent me literally everything they have because you guys were asking all the things they have. Well, I have 13 fragrances of theirs that their clones are inspired by, and then I also have finally one of their originals, which I tried the original and it actually is freaking good. And they're like $30 or less. But anyway, I'm gonna include some of those into the giveaway. I have some other stuff to put in the giveaway too. So, but when it rains and pours, tsunami is coming. Yeah, don't tell me that, Mo. I think the tsunami has already passed me. I'm pissed because the room I film in is all torn apart. I'm about to put stuff back in the room and make more. See, that's the difference. It's that like nothing in my life really broke and fell apart. But like whenever get hit by a hurricane, it's so mentally damaging, and I know that. And the only reason I know that is because my brother lives in Tampa, so I'm well versed on that. My aunts have lived down there for my entire life, so I'm well versed on that kind of damage. And so it's way worse than anything that I've been through. Even if it's a small hurricane, just the mental damage that can do to somebody, just being scared for your personal possessions and your life, not knowing what's happening, that's worse than anything that I went through over the last 2 months. So I feel bad for you, Ozzy. Hopefully everything gets good for you. No worries, Newt. I'm trying to buy Leighton, waiting to drop below 200. It's rare, but it does. Um, Gion, you're waiting to buy Leighton for under 200. I can probably find you Leighton for under 200 right now. Um, PDM Leighton. Yeah. Depends on what size you're looking for. I'm guessing you're looking for the big one. 185.26 on discount perfumes for the big one, or 175 for the small one. But also on Venba fragrance last year, if you're okay with the 2.5 ounce, it was 135 on their website all year for the 2.5 ounce. But discount perfumes right now has it for 185, and I know Aura fragrance has Leighton for 170 for the large one if you come back every once in a while, and they are 100% legit. Just an FYI. So, why I did one time I had a surgery. My cat had surgery. My car timing chain, bro, that sucks. And my other car's radiator broke within the same month. Timing chain and radiators are car killers. After the insurance, I think I paid 18K too. Yeah, it's bad. When you literally, I mean, I think I had around that in savings. And so I'm not even kidding. I depleted my savings. My savings were gone. And so right now, like my savings are sitting behind me. I mean, yes, I put probably $4,000 or $5,000 over the last month or two back in, but I still have a car in the shop, um, and I still have to put two tires on, and then but the savings are really behind me. I got close to selling some of my fragrances. I mean, I was this close, but I mean, just got there. But yeah, it's bad. And if you have animals, there's a pet insurance. Um, I can't remember the name of it. It's like mustard or something like that. And it's $650 a year. You pay it over time, and they cover everything at 75%. You just have to pay the other 25%. So that might help you. Our hurricane damage is literally just water damage to one room we were renting, so definitely got it way. Well, in this case, yes, but I just feel bad for anybody who's been hit. I always feel bad, especially hurricanes. It's just scary. I was in the middle of a hurricane and a tornado at one point in time in Myrtle Beach, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It was like I felt like my life was over, and I was like 14 years old. I've been investing in some better equipment for the video, so hopefully it makes a difference. Honestly, Ozzy, it doesn't matter. If you go back the first 7 months of my channel, I got 3,000 subscribers. I was using, as a microphone, I had like a picture frame, and over the picture frame, I hung an iPhone headphone microphone, and I hung it there, and I'm still using my phone, as you guys can tell. But right now, if you just saw, I mean, I have a Blue Yeti microphone that's $70. I have a stand that I got on Amazon, which is actually pretty sick, for $15. And then I have my lamp, and I took the lampshade off to give me some light. I mean, who the fuck needs a ring light? I already had a lamp in my room. That's all you need. And I'm using my nightstand as a table. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that I don't need to have an entire office. Like, I could use my work office and just do all that. I just choose not to. Center of the day is Zurjoff Nexus. What's up, Mike? Guys, go follow Fragrance Fraternity and anybody else like Aussie Fragrance Talk. Follow all of them. Mike, you never texted me. If you still want to do that live stream, the last time I did a live stream, I said, Mike, text me. And we can get together and do a live stream because I know that you wanted to do it. If you're still available, text me because I'll forget. I have a lot going on, like I said, but if you text me, we can get it going for like next week. Not next week. Next week's my 10K subscribers. So the week after that, if you're available, we'll do it. I put my fragrances in totes and in the interior closet with the actual door and fun. At least your fragrances didn't get screwed up. That's good. I wasn't even thinking about that. Once you said e-discount, I knew you were a real frag guy. Yeah, e-discount perfumes and Aura. If you know those two, then you're in it to win it. I mean, even if you know what fragrance buy is, you're not a real frag guy. You're just at least versed on fragrance community because if you ask anybody who does not watch any fragrance videos, they do not know what Canadian fragrance buy is. They don't know what that is. Like they mostly just they'll type in a bottle and just whatever comes up they'll try to buy. Most people use eBay and stuff like that, but yeah, you're definitely a big. Let's get it. What's up, Mike? Mike texted me. So e-discount perfumes is 100% legit. I know the owner from there, really good. Aura is also legit. They are a mom and pop shop in Houston, Texas, and they have some of the best prices ever. So if you hear some reviewers out there say like, if you're getting Parfums de Marly from these places, it's probably fake. No. Like Redolescence did this whole thing. That was Parfums de Marly paying these people to try to make you believe that so that you buy it full price from them. Don't believe it. E-discount perfumes, Aura, they are all 100% legit. They get it from the same distributors that PDM gets theirs. It's just when they make so much of it and they're not selling all of it, they want to still make some money from it. And they're still making money by selling it to these smaller mom and pop shops. It's exactly how it works. I don't know why Parfums de Marly tries to make it seem like that's not the case. Wearing ATH Daddy. I've heard that one was good too. Ordered Clive Christian Town and Country last night. So that's another one, Clive Christian. So let's get back to this. The whole thing about this live stream is about trying to figure out. Oh, I got out of it. Wait, Scent Rush. There we go. So I got out of this. I need you guys to give me some tips, or I'm just gonna choose them my fucking self. So we got Clive Christian. I need you guys to give me ideas. Just toss them out in channel. Like, if you want me to try some Clive Christian, I want to try Blonde Amber. Do you want me to try Blonde Amber? I want to try Town and Country. I've never tried any Clive Christians. Do you want me to try any of these? If you do, then let me know in the chat, and then we'll go through. This one, I really want to try. I really want to try Amberwood, and I really want to try Blonde Amber, and I really want to try Town and Country. You guys, as a group, can let me know as many as you want, and then I'll figure out which ones I'm going to get. Let's see what they have from Givenchy. Sometimes Givenchy has some cool ones. Woo! I need to get. I'm sorry. This is one. If you guys have not tried it, you need to try it. I haven't bought a bottle, but I haven't been able to find a bottle. Gentleman Only Casual Chic is basically if you took the Gentleman Only, that fresh masculine DNA, and you mixed it together with Lacoste Blanc Eau Fraiche, which is my favorite fresh fragrance of all time. And I can tell you that they smell great, but I can't find a bottle of Gentleman Only Casual Chic outside of perfumeonline.ca, which I think it was sold out, but I might have to just see if I can get a decant of that from him. But that's why I was clicking on that, to see if they had Casual Chic, because Casual Chic is definitely a really good one. Let's see. I actually haven't looked through this before, like going really deep dive into the site. Let's see if they have any of the high-end YSLs. Yeah, tuxedo, baby cat. I have a decant of baby cat. Um, embroidery, jumpsuit. Oh, you know what? What do you guys think of this? If they have it, let's see if they have this. Dang, they don't have it. There's a Dior that I really wanted to try, and I can't remember the name. I would have to look it up, but it's one of their private blend ones that everybody always tells me is fantastic, and I really, really wanted to try it, but they don't have it. I might have to see if the other decant site has that. Let's see if they have the new Killian Angel Share. They got the other Killian first, so. Uh, Killian Old Fashioned. That's one they got first, but oh well. So let's close out of this, and you guys let me know what you want me to get. Let me know. I need to have ideas. So I'm gonna skip down through and see if there's what's the deal with Vo Elegante, a clone of Naxos. I got it today and it sucks. You think that Vo Elegante sucks? While I agree it doesn't smell exactly like Naxos, I think that it's like a definite good twist on it. I think it's a really nice one. It has a little bit of a more unisex vibe than what you get with Naxos, but I actually quite enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite clones that I tried. Um, I guess it's personal taste. Um, but it does have that synthetic tone. So if you're more like, if you like the higher end stuff, maybe that's why, or maybe there's just something that doesn't sit right with you. But for me, I actually really like that. I don't own it, but I buy the originals. I don't really like clones unless I just get them in, somebody sends them to me or whatnot. But I'm not really like something I need to buy. It's not an expensive mic setup, but it's a decent recording microphone. Well, there you go. Yeah, the Blue Yeti was 70 some dollars, and it does its job. Um, yeah, buddy. Um, it's going to get that. Um, oh yeah, maturing, aging. I see. I liked the Vo Elegante as soon as I tried it. Um, I just got Givenchy Reserve Privé and landed LeBeau Eau de Toilette, both for 160 for both. That's a really good price. Reserve Privé you can get on Joma Shop for like 90-ish, like 85.90, and LeBeau EDT you can get a 4.2 ounce now for around 60 or 70. So that's a about the right price as far as discounters or something. Oh, 120. I was gonna say I was trying not to make you feel bad, but it didn't seem like that was that good of a price. Um, Blonde Amber, I agree. Town and Country was 189 at Max Aroma, by the way. Oh, nice. That's actually a really good price for Clive. But I've never tried any Clive Christian before, so. Rock Rose. It's not actually rose. Kind of like how Crab Apple Blossom is not apple. Like I saw that the first time on Venba, Crab Apple Blossom, and I was like, this is gonna be great. It's gonna have apples. It's gonna be great. And then I read it, and there's no apple, and I'm like, it's Crab Apple Blossom, and I guess that's like a name of a type of flower. Whatever. Um, Gentleman Only Casual Chic is friggin' amazing. Yeah, I know. I found out about that like 2 years ago, and I still haven't bought a bottle of it. But I had a decant for a while, and so I just need to replenish that. They have ATH Daddy, Too Rainy. So I want you guys to pick. You guys have always told me about Aaron Terrence Hughes. So I want you guys to pick two Aaron Terrence Hugheses. So I want, as a combined group here, how many people do we have going on in the chat? Um, usually, 27. So we have 27 people. If we even get 10 to 20% of you guys giving me ideas about Aaron Terrence Hughes, that's all we need. We need two Aaron Terrence Hughes, and you guys decide. I want them to be cool weather ones. So if Daddy is one of them, great. If Hard Candy is one of them, great. If there's another one you guys want me to try, but I want two of the six fragrances that you guys choose to be Aaron Terrence Hughes, just so I can get that out of the way, because you guys have been talking about that. And to be honest with you, I've tried, of the Aaron Terrence Hughes that I've tried so far, I was very disappointed in most of them. The only two that I was okay with was Guapo and Maverick. But the rest of them, like there was one like Ozone or something like that, it was okay. But like Slut and Supernova and like I didn't like any of those ones. And I didn't buy any of them. So I want you to guys to put me on to Aaron Terrence Hughes. Which ones do you think I should try? And then we're also going to throw in one Clive Christian, and then we'll go together and pick the other three. Um, Old Fashioned's really nice. It's very simplistic. It doesn't smell like an old fashioned at all, like you would think it would. It doesn't have that kind of like bourbon and cherry or orange like they would have in an old fashioned, or bitters. It doesn't have that feeling to it. It kind of smells just like a smooth whiskey mixed together with Red Man tobacco. That's the way that it smells to me. Red Man tobacco, it kind of smells like raisins. It's rich, ambery, warm. It's a nice fragrance, but I like Angel Share and Apple Brandy on the Rocks much more. They would pair very well though. Oud Maracuja is that was already yours. So again, he's giving me 10, and I also have 10 from another site. So I'm letting you guys choose 6. I gave Newt and Mo and Hamzat the ability to choose 2 to 3 each, and then I'm choosing the other 4 or 5 myself, depending on what I choose. And I already sent the ones that I want to my moderator, so I didn't forget which ones I chose. And I know the one is Guerlain Honey Tobacco because I found that from the other site. But outside of that, you guys get to choose whatever you want. Um, oh, what company makes Fève Délicieuse? Fève, is that Dior? Is that the one that I was looking for? Yeah, Dior Fève Délicieuse. Yeah. So if the other site has that, that's also going to be one of the ones that I choose. I've always wanted to try that. That MFK Masculine Plurial is on your site. Hey, if that's one of the ones you guys want to try, then that's one of the ones you guys want me to try. I just need to. Um, Never tried Aaron Terrence Hughes. I will send you a decant of Daddy if you don't buy it. Aussie fragrance, I would appreciate that, but let's see what people were saying here to see what. The Iris-based Aaron Terrence Hughes is supposed to be amazing. Not sure which one that is. I don't know much about his fragrances. I just know Maverick had plum, and that one was my favorite. Aaron Terrence Hughes Home. I almost said homie. Where can you buy Aaron Terrence Hughes fragrances? I heard tobacco was great. Where can you buy them? Aaron. They're on a lot of different sites. Max Aroma. That's one place you can buy them. On Aaron Terrence Hughes' website. I have seen them on Fragrance USA. I've seen them on Joma Shop every once in a while. I have seen one or two on Venba, but for the most part, Max Aroma is where I've seen them the most. But I don't buy them, so if there's a better place, it wouldn't be for me. I wouldn't know. How about one of the dozen plus from the gold line from Roberto Cavalli? Let's see. I'm going to present again. You said Roberto Cavalli. And just an FYI, if you guys want to use Scent Rush, which again, the prices for these, he's not paying me. I don't get any money. He was just, again, he just wants me to see what his new decants look like. But like, for instance, the brand new Creed Centaurus came out, and it was like the week or two before it came out. I mean, he had a decant on here. It was like 5 milliliters for $16. Like, for a Creed, that's crazy. So the prices are good. And if you use the code DOUD5, so dude5, you get 5% off. I know that doesn't help much, but again, it doesn't get me affiliates. It doesn't get me anything. He just gave it to me because he knows that other companies do. So if you want to use that, if you ever use their site, oh, so he said Roberto Cavalli. It doesn't look like he has any Roberto Cavalli on there, unfortunately. My bad. Um, isn't there a new Penhaligans? I've already tried. Halfeti Cedar is amazing. It's one of the best woody fragrances I've ever tried. Um, and it has like this very. Isn't the dandy good? I don't know much about Penhaligans because I don't have any in my area, but I've tried Halfeti, I've tried Halfeti Leather, and Halfeti Cedar. I haven't tried any of the other one. I think I tried Solaris, but that was more of a women's fragrance. All right. Dior. So I'm a little bit. Have you tried? Yes, that's good. So if you don't like the original Dior Homme Parfum that has that kind of petroleum smell, Dior Homme Parfum freshens that DNA up and removes that petroleum smell. If you were to get any of the Fahrenheit's, Fahrenheit Parfum is by far the best, and usually you can find that for 120 on Joma Shop. I do have I do have that, and I think it's very, very nice. I liked Fahrenheit Aqua better, but unfortunately, that is discontinued now. Uh, Feve Delicious is discontinued. Freak. Hey, thank you, Ross. I really appreciate you, Ben. That's awesome. I really appreciate you. Dang. Now I I don't even know what to say. I really appreciate it. I haven't had a donation in a while, so it kind of caught me by surprise. So thank you so much, Ross. If you guys haven't followed Ross over at TLTG, which most of you guys have, make sure to go do that. He's a great friend of the channel, and again, I wouldn't be at 10,000 subscribers if it wasn't for him or Jeff. Them two were the ones that kind of took me under their wing. I remember the first time I ever talked to Ross, I reached out to him when I had a few hundred subscribers, and I said, "Hey man, I just wanted to ask you if you would like to do a collaboration, like a live stream or something. If not, it's okay. I just wanted to reach out and ask." And that's kind of just how our friendship started. So, yeah. So thank you so much, Ross. I really appreciate you. Paris Corner. So I said that they are picking the ones for this decant hunt, and then I am going to go over to the other decant site and make some purchases, which they do have Feve Delicious. So I will put that $20 right towards that. So sweet. Frag Marketplace has them for a terrible price. What's that? The Dior's? You're welcome. I don't remember what I said, but you're welcome. um, it's not letting me click on Joel's thing. My computer, like I can see myself perfectly on my phone, but on my laptop, I need to get the new laptop from work because it's so freaking old. It's like 2013. Definitely ATH Daddy and Ohm if they have it. Ross gave Ohm a 9.7. Ooh-wee. All right, well then I guess we're going back to presenting. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to present if it wasn't for Ross. So thanks, Ross. I found out how to do this because of him. But anyway, so let's see. HOMME. That's going to bring up too many. Let's see if they got Homie. Blue Fever, Hard Candy, Supersonic. Isn't Supersonic the new one? Ozone was the one that I liked okay. Raw Cherry Extreme, I never tried. Slut Elixir, that's the one that I heard was the better version of the one I didn't like. Um, let's see. There we go. Aaron Terrence Hughes, homie. I can't let you guys see it. There we go. Aaron Terrence Hughes, ohm. So for a 5 milliliter, that one is actually $29.99. And these are the luxury atomizers that he has. They're the ones that actually go inside of the lipstick. Again, once I get these in, I will let you know. But for that one, that seems a bit like there we go, $14.99 for the 2 milliliter. That's the one that I was looking for. But that's around the price of the Creeds as well. So it's like kind of the same across the board. Let's see what the Creeds are looking like, because there are a lot of Creeds I haven't tried. Even though there's a Creed boutique at my Nordstrom's, there's a lot that I still haven't tried, or at least didn't wear. This is the one that's on my list right now. This is the one that I like, and I haven't worn it. I've tried it out a bunch of times. Actually, these two right here are the two that I want to buy. Bois de Portugal, and again, you see the price versus the Aaron Terrence Hughes. They also sell the box, but that's, you don't want to buy the full bottle because it's the same price as retail. But I'm guessing the reason for the difference in price with Aaron Terrence Hughes is because of the import cost for Aaron Terrence Hughes. Because here, it's for the same fragrance or same size as the Aaron Terrence Hughes, and it's $5 less. And this is a niche product that's more expensive as far as the full bottle is concerned. So, like for Bois de Portugal, if I get a 5 milliliter, it's $14.99, and so that's great. 5 milliliter for $14.99 is absolutely fantastic. So I don't know. Aaron Terrence Hughes. Okay, so we got Aaron Terrence Hughes Ohm. I need to stop bullcrapping. Aaron Terrence Hughes Ohm has seemed widely discussed as the one that people want me to get. Penhaligon's Dandy is another one that's out there. Daddy, Slut Elixir, Ohm are my top three. So since Ozzy has been pushing that, did I miss that? Yes, I did. Here's some super chats, everyone. Support a great creator. Look at Ross going crazy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I don't even know what to say. Got me all flustered over here. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you're a fantastic guy. And to anybody who's ever hated on Ross or any of that group that he has against him, just shut up, because he is actually a great guy both on and off the channel. He's the same person off the channel as he is on. So, yeah, thank you so much, Ross. I really appreciate it. I can't say enough kind words. And then we also have Newt, which another great guy. Thank you so much, Newt. I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. 10,000 subscribers, and I couldn't do it without, again, you. Newt has been controlling my channel along with Mo and Hamzat since literally the beginning. And you keep me sane a lot of times, and you also help me out. You guys don't even know, a lot of my posts that I do about like new fragrances and stuff, I wouldn't know it without Newt, Hamzat, and Mo. I wouldn't know them because I'm not like going and searching things. They're the ones who tell me, hey, this is on Joma Shop. You might want to post a link for that. Or, hey, this one is brand new and it's being released next week. You might want to go and let everybody know. Like, if it wasn't for them, wouldn't be able to do that. And then again, I wouldn't even know how to run half of my channel if it wasn't for Ross. So, yeah, you guys are definitely fantastic. So thank you guys so much for the donations. It is never asked for, but always appreciated. So thank you so much. Wild Leather. Is that on there? I didn't see Wild Leather on there, but I heard you talking about it or I heard somebody talking about it. Let's see if that is on there. I looked up YSL. I don't think I saw Wild Leather. See, can you guys see how much my computer is lagging. I didn't even click on anything. There we go. All right. So YSL is at the bottom. Tuxedo. Yeah, I didn't think I saw wild leather. M7 jumpsuit. I didn't go to page 2 though. So maybe it's there. Nah, it is not. So unfortunately, that is not going to be one of them. Neon is also a good. Well, for Aaron Terrence Hughes, I think we're done. I think we're gonna go with um, Daddy and Ohm. So those are the two. We're gonna go with, since Newt just gave a donation. Oh, here Penhaligon's Dandy is another one. Oh, we got another donation. So donation drops. Oh, you guys are just, you're making me all flustered over here. The Novice Knows has always been a supporter of the channel. He's one of the members of my channel, which again, I appreciate all of the members to my channel, from him to Jafar, everybody. But it says, you got to drop some more creator knowledge too, Randy. You're part of the reason I stopped lollygagging and just started my channel. Novice, I actually am. So I have this kind of lineup of videos I need to do this week. But because of you, and there was this other guy that just started a channel for the same reason, he actually asked me if there was any other videos I could do for new creators. And I said, yeah, I would definitely be able to do that. So I'm planning on doing something, not this week, but next week. So you will see something. But again, I appreciate the $10 donation. You guys are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy that I was able to. If you guys aren't familiar with what he's talking about, I did somebody in a live stream like 2-3 months ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, said, do you have any tips for somebody who is starting out their channel? And the thing I said, I looked at the camera and I just said, just start the fucking channel right now. No matter what you're doing. I started mine with iPhone headphones and my iPhone, and that is all I had. I downloaded a Splice app, and that is literally what I used for 6 to 8 months. Ross knows better than anybody, because I would come on his live streams and you couldn't really hear me because I was using my headphone that was going down here. And so I just said start the channel, and then I created a video basically just talking about that. Like, just start your channel. It doesn't matter what kind of content you have. It doesn't have an idea in mind. But as far as getting this channel started, just get it started. Start talking about some fragrances. You'll figure it out along the way. There's no better point to start than right now. There was another creator that was asking me questions for 6 to 8 months before he actually wanted to start a channel. And then I was like, dude, over the last 6 to 8 months, you just lost 6 to 8 months worth of subscribers. You could be at that point where you're already getting to know. Once you get to know YouTube, and once you get to know the editing game, it's just a matter of time. Like, how much time do you have to do this? And you'll figure that out. You'll figure out the best ways. Like for me, my best way is to record every single video for the entire week on Monday. Edit it all, get it all done, because I'm off on Mondays, and get it all done. And then I don't have to do anything the rest of the week. That's what I usually do. This last couple months has been hard, but yeah, so that's what he was talking about there. Ross is a Saints fan, and I feel sorry for him, but at the same time, today was actually a good day. I don't know how he feels about it, because he probably talked about it on his live stream today, but I was only like half in there and half out. But the firing of the coach, honestly, was a good step, in my opinion. I think they needed to have a fresh start, and I honestly thought their coach sucked. I mean, Derek Carr being there, there was a reason they had 40 to 50 points the first 2 games of the season. Their talent is there. They just need somebody to put it together, and this coach isn't doing that. And so that's what I'm hoping. I mean, but that's the thing about being a football fan, even if your team sucks. I just happen to be in a city where we never suck, which is the Steelers. Like, we have Mike Tomlin, so we at least always are okay. And there's never really been a losing season in the last like 30 years, so I'm not really too worried about that. But I do feel bad for him right now, because they're like 2-6 or 7 right now. They had a lot of injuries though. Am I using dial-up? No, the computer's from 2013, so it's an older computer, and it's like my work computer, so I use that for it. But I actually tried M7. and I tried M7 Oud Absolu. And both of them are nice. They're nice fragrances. It's just nothing that I would personally wear. I would give them probably both around a 7.5 to an 8, but nothing that I was super interested in. They went on a huge sale when I first started my channel, actually. Uh, M7 is good. I just got a decant. Yeah, it's a good one. Remember Newt? What was it, Mo? Yeah, I think it was before Newt became a moderator. I think Mo told me Fragrance Net has M7, and I went and I bought M7, and then I tried it out, and then I sold it. But anyway, awesome to see you. Oh, Mo! I didn't even know that was a. I clicked on it. I didn't realize it was a donation. You guys are just going nuts today. You're going fucking nuts. Awesome to see your journey, and I appreciate being a part of it. Everyone else and I personally met you through your channel. I mean, that's what the thing is. It's all about friends, community, everything. Best community, hands down. Fuck off, Newt. And I love the funny tension between all three of my moderators. They like secretly love and hate each other at the same time. But thank you so much, Newt, and our Mo. I called you Newt. Man, that's a slap in the face I'm going to be hearing about later. And Newt will probably make fun of you because I called you Newt. But welcome to Mo's. I didn't say that today. Thank you so much, Mo and Newt and Ross. And everybody seems to be subscribing right now. So if you haven't subscribed to Novice Knows Aussie Fragrances, make sure you guys go do that. Ross just brought some subscribers over to you, and there you go, Novice. That's the power of the Ross. If you like Black Orchid, spray myself and then overspray it with Azaro Chrome. Why do they smell the same? I do like Black Orchid. It's a little bit femme on me, but I do like the plum in it. If you're talking about Tom Ford. They are the best team in the league right now. I don't care if Kansas City's undefeated. Kansas City might be undefeated, but they just don't look good right now. Like they're winning games just because I honestly think just because Patrick Mahomes lives there. It's their defense is just keeping them in games while they're just trickling along and getting enough points to win. Which I mean, I guess that's what you're supposed to be doing. But the Lions are winning, and they are just winning handily. So. They do have games against the Rams. I actually called that. If you guys were on the live stream where I said, somebody said the Rams are going to get destroyed by the Lions, and I said, oh, wait a minute. They actually have their number, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was a close game, so I actually kind of called that one. It's all love sometimes. Yeah, it is all love. Oh, well, sometimes, like you said. Another one? Wow! Lurking in the background trying to get all this work done. Congrats on 10K, King Elias. Thank you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. Literally. Like, it's just this is making everything better. Like I told you. It's just like, I had all these bad times going on, all this bad juju coming in, but it just takes that one thing to turn it all around. And I think that you guys are doing it right here. Just by giving me some of these donations, which it goes right back into the channel, but every little bit helps, and I really appreciate you guys. I mean, it's not even about the money; it's about the fact that you're showing support to the point you're willing to donate, and I love that. I love that, and so thank you so much to King Elias and everybody else who donated. That's awesome, man. Cheers to all of you guys. Okay, everybody put a dub in the chat for the people who donated. What does M7 smell like to you, Newt? I couldn't answer that question. I haven't smelled it in 2.5 years. But I just don't. I remember I liked it, but not enough to own the bottle. About to hit $100 in super chats. The most that I ever got in super chats was probably 40, except for the one time that, the guy with the muscles like this, he sent me $100 via PayPal. I haven't seen him in a while, though. That was the one time, but it wasn't on Super Chat. It was via PayPal. I can't remember the name right now. If I saw it, it would jump right back. It's one word. You know who I'm talking about, Ross, because he used to give you $50 almost every live stream. But yeah, that was the only time I almost hit 100. That I did hit 100, but it was off stream. The power of Ross is unmatched. It was actually during Ross's live stream that he sent it to me. That was pretty funny. Yeah, Ross started the chain reaction, and so I appreciate that. That's awesome. 20K coming soon. So I Mike, with the donation, I appreciate you as well, fam. I honestly, to me, in my head, and I bet you guys agree, if it wasn't for me having to step away pretty much from fragrances for the last 4 months, I probably would be closer to that mark right now than I am at 10K, because I was rounding about 1,000 every month. Um, and then I went on a hiatus. I didn't do a short for the last 4 months. I haven't posted set of the day posts like I used to. I'm only doing like 3 videos a week. If I would have done that, I like once I started doing that, I was getting maybe 10 subscribers, maybe 20 subscribers a week, and that was because I slowed down to such a halt. But I feel like 20,000 would actually be more feasible at this point in time if I wouldn't have went away. So once I get jump back on this train here in December, then we're gonna get right there. And Mike, you'll be on one of my live streams, and maybe we'll bring on Ross. Ross is in the chat. You want to come on with me and Mike from Fragrance Fraternity on my channel in a couple weeks? If you're available, let me know. Just text me, because me and Mike are getting together. So if you want to come on with us, that'd be something fun if Mike's down. And Aussie Fragrances, man. Fucking we ball. We're all going together. I mean, this is a chain reaction. I'm fucking loving it. I love this. You guys are amazing. This is just making my day. Hey, Jen, they're giving me some money. There's a door. My wife can't hear me. I don't know why I just did that. Fragrance dude, let me hop on for a minute. Yeah. How do I don't know how to say from my laptop. Let's see. Oh, I can't, Ross. The reason why I can't is because I don't have the setup to bring somebody on right now. There's a different setup needed whenever there's another person, or else I would. Mike knows all about that. We got it figured out like 2 months ago, but I need to use a different microphone when I have somebody else on, or else it mutes everything and I can't hear you. Yeah. So even though, like I said, Aussie Fragrances, even though I have this microphone and everything like that, I still have issues because I don't have the correct setup to be able to bring somebody on like Ross. Like, I would love to bring Ross on right now. I would like to bring Mike on right now. I would like, if there's somebody in the chat, and hey, just man, hop on. I would love to do that. But the thing is I have my Blue Yeti hooked up to my phone, and my phone is hooked up as the guest already. And so because I'm the guest on my own live stream, which you guys don't understand that, Ross understands what I'm saying. I am the guest on my own live stream right now, so I wouldn't be able to hear him. Just wanted to thank anyone for showing the support to a great guy. Oh, thank you. Congratulations, Randy. Ross effect is in full effect. You definitely you brought that all in, man. And I really appreciate that. So you guys let that soak in. You guys fell for the Ross effect, and I would bring him on, which would be fantastic. But I'm sorry if I would have known. That would have been great, but as always, I suck. But not enough for you guys to fall for the money scandal that Ross just gave you. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are the best. And we got another sucker. $5 from Novice Nose. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I feel like did I miss somebody else before that? No. All right. Novice Nose gave another $5. Let's count this up. I want to read this first. I know how that goes. I was doing 7 of the day shorts daily until my accident last month. Slowed me down a bit, but we keep pushing. Yeah, it's almost impossible for me to not put out content. Like, even if I am like, have 2 broken legs and 2 broken arms, I'll make sure my wife at least gets like 2 videos out a week. But yeah, so let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yes, you guys are great. You guys are amazing. This is the best live stream that we had as far as donations, on the stream ever. So, I mean, that's a goal, man, and I appreciate you guys. We hit the goal of having the best live stream as far as donations ever. So, that's awesome. I'm just happy you're having a great, and you spawned it at that when you brought the donations in. But even before that, having some of my friends talking about fragrances is always a great live stream, my opinion. Congrats on 10K, man. Sup, everyone. We're Michael Malone, Zest plus Vetiver, and my scent of the day, Halloween Man X. Halloween Man X was the first fragrance that I ever bought when I started my channel, and I don't like it. I hope that you enjoy it, and everybody has different tastes. When I smelled it, it smelled, in my opinion, it smelled like 2-day-old coffee grinds in a filter. That's just the way it came off to me. I understand why some people like it, but as far as coffee fragrances go, Coffee Addict is the best one. If you want like a more natural smelling one, Theodorus Calatini's Coffee Addict, which is like $50. It's from a Greek house. They have the best, most natural smelling coffee. It smells like you're walking into an espresso bar. It smells so freaking good. That's the best one. The one that calms me down the most is either Polo Extreme, a Red Extreme, or Replica Coffee Break, which I'm wearing right now. It's my scent of the night and such a good fragrance. So just in case you were wondering, and if you want like a masculine one, then Ensign Suave by Matier Parfums. That one's a really good one as well. Dude, gotta start calling some suckers. You guys are just fantastic. I mean, I'm just flustered right now, so I'll say anything. But all right, Rainy, I gotta get out of here. Ozzy, it was really nice to have you. Thank you so much for the donations. You have a fantastic night as well. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on Daddy and Ohm. Well, as soon as I get off this live stream, I will be telling Joey all of the decants, and then I'm going to be going on the other decant site to buy all of the Five Delicios and the Guerlain Tobacco Honey. I'm buying all of those ones. And then again, we're doing, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, we're doing the 10,000 subscriber giveaway next time. I have a few fragrances that I'm providing for the giveaway. Newt just sent these ones for the giveaway. Somebody else is sending me a decant pack to put into the giveaway as well. So we have a lot of stuff going into this giveaway that's probably going to go to multiple people. That will be next week, again, because I was waiting for Newt's fragrances and they just arrived tonight. So you guys look forward to that next time. I really appreciate you guys. Congrats on $100 in super chats, man. Thank you so much, Ross. I think we had that conversation before about the starting the super chats. Thank you so much for doing that with me. Rainy deserves some love. I'm out. Have a great night. Thanks, Ross. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you starting the super chat chain. But again, I might have said it 100 times. I'll say it 100 times again. My channel wouldn't be where it is right now if it wasn't for the help of Ross and the way that he brought me into his family as far as the fragrance family. It was just super kind to him. So thank you so much, Ross. Have a great night. Appreciate you. That was fun. Thank you for the recommendations, man. You're welcome, HP. If you're talking to me, I'm guessing about the coffee fragrances. I'll add an evening mystique for the giveaway. I'm almost out. Well, there we go. If Ross is going to add the evening mystique, then, I mean, that is something that I mean, I don't know what else to say. You just donated a bunch of money. You're going to send a bottle of evening mystique. You guys are just getting lucky tonight. But I mean, if you want to do that, man, then that's great. We have 2 fragrances from Newt. I have 3 fragrances that I'm giving away. Joey is sending a decant pack for other people, and then if Ross sends the evening mystique, then you guys are gonna have one hell of a giveaway for my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So that is, thank you so much, Ross. That's amazing. If you do have the extra bottles, I'm sure everybody would absolutely love to have the chance to get one of those. I mean, that's amazing. Got any business over pleasure? That's great. I just made myself laugh on a live stream. Ross the man keeps on giving. I mean, he gave me a bottle of business over pleasure, and that's like one of my favorite fragrances. So, you ain't wrong. How do we enter the giveaway, and when will the live be? You'll figure it out, and you'll figure it out. It's a mystery thing. You just have to be a follower of the channel and the community tab. Let's just say that. Just watch the community tab. This is a live giveaway. So as far as live streams, my live streams are usually on Mondays, around this time. So if you're around at that time, then you'll probably be around for the giveaway. And my giveaways are usually just like Wheel of Fortune looking thing, like Wheel of Names. I just ask for your name, you put it down in the chat, and then I write it in. Sure don't, Randy. I knew you didn't. Let's get George. Let's get, um, Ross. I really hope that they do a third one. I know it's not in the cards, or maybe it is, and you guys aren't telling anybody. But if you do a third one, I just really can't wait to see what you come up with. Because honestly, of the three creators, Business Over Pleasure, of all six fragrances, Business Over Pleasure was like by far and away my favorite fragrance. I might have a great night. Have a great night, Ross. Good night, Ross. Good evening, Randy. What's up, Sun Devil? You come in at the last minute of every live stream, but at least you're showing the support. I think it's funny. You always come in around 8:50, 9 o'clock. Um, hope all is well. Center of the day is Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDT. There's a lot of Guerlains that people were wearing. Earlier in my live and then Ross's live, people were wearing the Extreme, the Eau de Parfum. But the Eau de Toilette is actually one of the best ones in the line. In my opinion, the best one in the line is the Intense, then the Extreme, and then the Eau de Toilette, and then Platine Privé. All right. So, now we're getting to the end of the live stream. Got about 5 minutes left. So we got Aaron Terrence Hughes' daddy. I hate that name. Aaron Terrence Hughes' Ohm. We're going to do Penhaligon's Dandy. And then we're going to do Clive Christian's Rock Rose and Blonde Amber. And now we need one more. So let's get back to this page. Let's get back to this page. And then I need you guys, even if it's just a few of you guys, like before. Oh, that's right. Joel, let me see if they have it. I think you already said they have it, but let me check it out. They sure do. So, all right. Well, that's it. That's the last one. We are going to be going with, oh, hold on. We had a donator say goodbye, so I needed to pull him up. Hey, I'm over there in the corner. There I am. I didn't know I was there the whole time. I didn't know you guys could see me. Everyone have a good night. I'm out. Great live, dude, and congrats again. Bye. That's a good way to end it. That's a good way, Mo. Yeah, you definitely you won the live stream comment of the night. Appreciate you. That's a good one. But yeah, Mo, thank you so much for the donations. In all reality, and go get fucked. That's funny. How masculine is masculine? Well, let's look up the notes together. Okay, so I've never presented MFK masculine pluriel. So I'm going to the first link, which is Fragrantica, and I just want to see if my laptop can handle it. My laptop certainly sucks. We'll go to base notes. Yeah, it's not handling it at all. All right. I've never looked up the notes for masculine plurial at all. I don't know anything about it. And so let's present this screen and see what you guys want to talk about. See if there's... there we go. All right, so MFK's masculine pluriel. And I don't think it's loading because it's not loading on my end, so I'm unsharing the screen because I don't want my live stream to crash. Does that make sense? We're just going to have to figure it out because I don't want to look it up right now because it's just It's smooth lavender. I find it masculine. That's what Jules said, so we're going to take him at his word. I can't pull it up right now because I already have the other screen sharing that I click on. So, again, my laptop's old, so deal with it. But with that said, so we picked five or six. So I'll just get that from the other site. Masculine Pluriel. We got Penhaligon's Dandy. We got the two Clive Christians, Rock Rose and Blonde Amber. And then we also have Aaron Terrence Hughes Daddy and Ohm. So those are the ones you picked. Great picks. And then again, I have the picks that I got from my moderators. And then I also have another site that is a kind of newer site from an owner that you guys would know, but I'm not allowed to tell you his name because he doesn't want to be associated with that and other sites. Um, but with that said, I'm going to be doing a live stream like this in a couple weeks where you guys are going to pick actual full bottles. And so that's the way it's going to be. But anyway, with that said, it has been great. We have had up to 50 people, down to 20. It's been a pretty steady live stream throughout. I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm happy to be back into the game. Thank you so much for all of the donations from Ross, from Mo, from Novice, from Newt, and Ozzy. All of you guys. Oh, and King Elias. Thank you guys so much for all of the donations. I really appreciate you guys. It goes right back in the channel, and I know you guys know that. But love you guys all. Hopefully you have a fantastic week. Yeah, I'll get these out, and then we'll have these in probably within a week, and then I'll start doing my reviews, and then we'll probably do a live stream just about the haul. And then if there's any that I really like, then I'll probably do full videos on it. But with that said, thanks everybody. Thanks to my moderators. Thanks to everybody. And again, we'll do our 10,000 subscriber giveaway next week. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a fantastic day. Peace out.